Hello, first graders. I'm going to help you a little bit with your math lesson today. I know Miss Page posted a video on Tuesday going over how to add 3 addends, and this lesson is going to help you guys understand how to add 3 addends when you're looking at a math story. So our I can statement for the lesson today is I can add 3 addends. So we've talked about an addend. An addend is one of the numbers that you have in an addition problem that you're putting together. So we are going to learn how to add 3 addends when they're in a math story. Let's look at this math story that's on the very first page here. It says, on Christmas morning, there was 1 Santa Claus, 4 penguins, and 1 snowman outside. How many were there in all? Usually, we only have 2 addends that we have to think about, but this math story actually has 3. There's 1 Santa Claus, 4 penguins, and 1 snowman. So we have to know how to add 3 addends before we can solve this math story. Before we begin, let's review. Whenever we see a math problem and it has 3 addends, we can think of our strategies we've learned in class, and I put the strategies right up here for us. We can ask, what strategy can we use? I can use a doubles fact to help me add, so you can look at those 3 addends and see if you see a doubles fact. I can make a 10 to add, so that means you can look at the 3 addends and you can see, are there 2 numbers there that I could join together to make a 10? And if you can't do either of those things, you can count on to add. So you can pull out 2 of the addends, you can think of the larger number, and you can count on to add. The most important thing whenever we are adding 3 addends is we want to make sure that we remember to add all 3 numbers. So let's look at this problem. It says 6 plus 2 plus 4 equals something. Now look at those addends. Think about your strategies. Do you see a doubles fact to add? Do you see 2 addends that are the same? No. I can make a 10 to add. Do you see 2 numbers that you could put together? You could join together to make a 10. Ah, I see 2 numbers I could make 10 with. So I have a 6 and a 4. Because I know 6 plus 4 equals 10. I can think of 6 and I can count up 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 6 and 4 equals 10. So I'm going to write that here. Now I'm not finished because I have to remember there's another addend. What is 10 plus 2? 10 plus 2 is 12. That's right. So the answer, the sum, is 12. Now, if it gets really tough and it's too hard for you to think about the different strategies, you can always draw a picture. I have 6 circles here. That goes with the first addend, 2 circles, and then 4 circles to match each addend. And I can just count those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 12. Now, you can use a picture if you need to, but you want to try to get it where you can use those strategies to be able to add, because sometimes we don't have time to be able to draw pictures. So try to use those strategies. Remember, do you see a doubles? Can you make a 10? Can you add on to add? Can you count on to add? Can you do any of those things before you do a picture? Now let's see if we can look at this math. The first math story that we had, remember it said on Christmas morning there was 1 Santa Claus, 4 penguins, and 1 snowman outside. How many were there in all? So we need to think about how many things of each we're talking about. How many Santa Clauses were there? There was 1. So that's going to be our first addend. How many penguins were there? 4. So that's going to be our next addend. How many snowmen were there? There was 1. Okay, so that's our last addend. Now let's think about our strategies. Look right here at our strategies. Do you see a doubles fact you can add? Do you see 2 numbers that are the same? I do too. 1 and 1. Now, what is 1 plus 1? It's 2. That's right. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Now, I'm not finished because I still have to add that 4 to the 2. What is 2 plus 4? Well, let's think about that. Which number is greater? 4. So I can count up 2. So 4, 5, 6. So how many were there in all? There were 6 in all. 1 Santa Claus plus 4 penguins plus 1 snowman equals 6. Let's do more. Okay, let's see this time if you can help me solve this math story. Sandra is decorating her Christmas tree. She has 5 blue ornaments, 5 red ornaments, and 3 green ornaments. How many ornaments does she have all together? Well, let's think. First of all, we need to decide if we're adding or subtracting. It says all together, which means that I need to join those numbers together. So I'm going to have 3 addends, and I'm going to be adding those numbers together. So the first addend is 5. Write that here. What's the next addend? Oh, it's 5 too. And the last addend is 3. Good job. Now, which strategy can you use? I want you to think about that. Which strategy can you use? Doubles, make a 10, or count on? Oh, I think someone said make a doubles fact. You're right. We see a doubles fact. 5 plus 5. So what is 5 plus 5? It's 10. Good job. Now we're not finished, remember, because we have to add the third addend. 10 plus 3 equals 13. Good job. Very good, guys. Excellent. Okay, now I have a little challenge for you. Here is a math story. See if you can figure out the answer. If so, if you figure out the answer, tell your parents and let them comment on our Facebook video of this lesson. If you comment with the right answer, you will get extra points on your math assignment for today. So listen to this math story. Oh my goodness, before I read it, who do you see? I see Rosie, Dash, and Ashley. Oh my goodness, it looks like they were, I don't know, sitting on a shelf maybe, who knows? So there are our elves on a shelf. Let's read this math story about Rosie, Dash, and Ashley. Rosie, Dash, and Ashley were having some holiday fun. They made 3 toy cars, 2 dolls, and 7 footballs. How many toys did they make? See if you can figure that out. Remember, they made 3 toy cars, 2 dolls, and 7 footballs. How many toys did they make? Once you have your answer, make sure you remember to get your parents to comment on this Facebook video, and we'll see who all can get the answer correct, okay? I can't wait to see how well you add your 3 add-ins. Good luck. If you have any questions, let us know.